And welcome to video number 4. This is your teacher, Mr. Mikades. And it's the last video regarding the benchmark review, questions 1 through 20. These will be 16 through 20. Last questions. Alright. The greatest weight a moving truck can carry is 1,600 pounds. The truck is loaded with a piano that weighs 400 pounds. I think we just have to take a look at this first. The greatest weight a moving truck can carry is 1,600 pounds. I'm going to ask one question and it's going to help you realize what you need to do. Can you carry 1,601 pounds? Why not? Because your greatest weight a moving truck can carry is 1,600. Can it carry 1,601? No. Can it carry 1,600 and 0.1? No. Can it carry 1,599? Yes. Can it carry exactly 1,600? Yes. So what inequality symbol is that? Can it carry more? Can it carry 1,610? No, it cannot carry more. Can it carry less? Yes. It can carry less or exactly 1,600. So it can carry 1,600 or less. So less than or equal to. Which one can I eliminate? Which ones can I eliminate? Well, if it has to have this, that means I can eliminate G and J. Perfecto. The truck is loaded with a piano that weighs 400 pounds. There's a piano and it weighs 400 pounds. Boxes that weigh 50 pounds each will also be loaded into the truck. Now, each, what does that mean? What are we doing with the 50? Multiply. That means the 50 is the one that is going to be multiplied. 50x. So each box will represent x, the number of these boxes. Which inequality represents all possible values of x? The number of these boxes that can be loaded into the moving truck. 50x less than 1,600. Now, there's something else that we're going to include. The 400 pounds. The truck is loaded with a piano that weighs 400 pounds. So if it's included, that means we're going to add 400 just one time. Una vez. And this is your one-time fee. Which one is multiplying by 50 and which one is adding by 400? Why is it not H? This is multiplying by 400. This one's multiplying by 50, adding 400 less than or equal to 1,600. This is your answer. And this is the answer for number 16. Number 17. A teacher has a container of paper clips. She will randomly select one paper clip from the container. The container has 8 pink paper clips. The container has 14 purple. That kind of looks like purple, but also this one. 14 purple paper clips. The container has 12 yellow paper clips. And 16 blue paper clips. This one looks blue. I'm blue. WD. Okay, which statement is true? Ahora, let's read each one and then we'll see what we need. Now, the probability of selecting a purple paperclip is 3/4. And the probability of selecting a paperclip that is not purple is 1/4. Well, we'll see that in a little bit. The probability of selecting a purple paperclip is 1/4. The probability of selecting a paperclip that is not purple is 3/4. Basically the same thing, but reversed. Probability of selecting a purple paperclip is 18/25. The probability of selecting a paperclip that is not purple, 7/25. Now the probability of selecting a purple paperclip is 7/25. The probability of selecting a paperclip that is not purple, 18/25. Okay, I'm seeing a connection. In each one, there's what? Purple paperclip. They want us to focus on purple paperclip. So let's focus on it. Vamos a enfocarnos en ese nada más. It's the only thing we're going to focus on. How many purple paperclips are there? 14. Out of how many? What's 14 plus 16? 30. What's 12 plus 8? 8 plus 2 is 10. What's 30 plus 20? 50. So that means 14 out of 50. The probability that I get a purple paper clip is 14 out of 50. Do I have 14 out of 50 anywhere here? No. Okay. But what can we do to this fraction right here? Is there something that we can make it smaller by? Can we simplify it? Yes or no? I can divide by one number. Yes. They end in 4 and 0, so I know we can divide by 2. What's 14 divided by 2? 7. What's 50 divided by 2? What's half of 50? 25. Ahora, this is the probability of selecting a purple paper clip. Ahora, do we have 7 out of 25 anywhere? Yes, we do. Probability of selecting a purple paper clip is 7 out of 25. That is true. Let's check the second part. The probability of selecting a paper clip that is not purple, 18 out of 25. What do you think about that? Well, if 7 over 25 is the probability that we selected, what do you think would be my not probability? Well, then let's go ahead and subtract it from the whole. This represents 1. What's 25 minus 7? 18 over 25. This is not purple. Probability of selecting not purple. That is true, and this is your answer. Now moving on to the next question, number 18. Number 18. The owner of a bookstore buys used books from customers for $1.50 each. Let me draw a little book right here. And then there we go. These are the pages. And that's the best I can do. Da-da-da-da-da-da. That's the Hunger Games. Okay. Now, the owner then resells the used books for 400% of the amount he paid for them. How much did he pay for them? $1.50 each. Okay. Now, each time that he buys a book, it's $1.50. What is the price of a used book, just one, in this bookstore? Well, each book, how much does he pay for it? $1.50, what he pays. What owner pays. Then he sells it for 400%. What's 400% of $1.50? 400% of $1.50. How do we get 400% of Well, percent of means what are we going to do? We're going to multiply. Can I multiply a percent and a number? No se puede. What do we need to do? Dr. Pepper. Perfecto. Now, if this is a percent and we want a decimal, 1, 2 to the left. So we're going to multiply by 4. What's 0 times 4? 0. 4 times 5? 20. The 0 goes here and the 2 goes here. What's 4 times 1? 4 plus 2? 6. Is my answer 600? No. Why not? Because I have 2 decimal places. Where is it going to go? Right. So 400% of $1.50, $6. This is how much a book costs in the bookstore. Which is not that bad. At first, 400% was like, whoa, that's too much. But now when you actually see the price, not that much. And that's the answer for number 18. Number 19. Pentagon FJHJK FG. Oh, sorry about that. I don't know what happened. FGHJK. This pentagon is similar to this pentagon. MPQST. Ahora, when they're similar, what are you going to do right away? What is the value of X? Batman. That's not that good. Let me draw it again. A little bit better. Ahora, they're giving us 6 centimeters, 9 centimeters. Which ones are in the same position? Well, these two are in the same place. These two are similar. KF and TM. Now, what are the other two that we need? We just need 2 more. Well, JH is similar to SQ. So what are the 2 sides we're comparing? We can say yellow and blue. What's my small one for the yellow? 6. What's my big one? 9. Which one's my small one for the blue? Well, this one's the small one and this is the big one, so 9. And my big one for the blue is X. Perfect. That's my big value. Now, what can we do right away? Let's multiply. So we're going to multiply the ones that have a partner diagonally, and you're going to divide by the one that doesn't. What's 9 times 9? 81. So we're going to divide 81 by 6. How many times can 6 go into 8? 1. What's 6 times 1? 6. 8 minus 6. 2. And then you bring down the 1. How many times can 6 go into 21? 3. What's 6 times 3? 18. Can I subtract 8 from 1? No. What do? You borrow. What's 11 minus 8? 3. And last one, we add a decimal place. We add a line, add a 0, and then bring it down. How many times? 6 times what gives you 30? 5. 30 minus 30, 0. That means we're done. My answer, 13.5. La última y nos vamos. Last one. 20. Which equation best represents the relationship between x and y in the graph? Bueno, well, this is x. This is y. How do I know my formula? What's the typical formula we use for these graphs, for these lines? Well, that means we're going to use y equals mx plus b. And this is called a slope-intercept form. What's my b and what's my m? That's all you're trying to find. Your v is very, very easily to see what it is. Your v, this is called the y-intercept, where it crosses y. So if this is y, where does it cross? It crosses in 3. Is it positive or negative? Positive. So your formula is going to look like this. We just found one thing. Where it crosses y is going to be plus 3. And plus 3 because this crosses positive 3. If it crossed over here, it would be minus 3. Ahora, now we just need to find this little thing, this slope, the m. How you find your m is simply, but 1 second. Let's check this first. Which ones can I eliminate? I can eliminate f and I can eliminate j. Con ganas. Now, my slope, you're going to find it by doing this. Change in y, change in x. You need 2 coordinate points. You need to choose 2 coordinate points, and preferably those points are whole numbers, not decimals. Anything you can avoid, that's better. We already have one right here. This one is, it didn't move anywhere in the x-axis, so that's going to be 0. And then top to bottom, it did move, and it moved 3. So you already have one of them. This is going to be x, this is going to be y. This is your first one. X and y. So the change in y looks a little like this. Y minus y1 over x minus x1. Ahora, the other coordinate point, let's try to find it. Let's try to choose one. We can choose whichever we want from anywhere in the line. Donde ustedes quieran, you can choose it wherever you like, and it's going to be the same thing. It could be over here, anywhere. But let's keep it simple. Where is it crossing exactly? I mean, right here it's crossing exactly the line, so it's going to be whole numbers. Over here it's crossing exactly. If I choose something like this, I would have to kind of guess. I mean, maybe it's 1.6, maybe it's 2.3, things like that. We want to avoid that. And mira, another one right here. This would probably be the easiest one to do. We found another point, 1, 1. Let's use that one, and that's all we need. It's 1, y1. Ahora, 1, 1. So, if you take this into consideration, what's y? 3 minus y. What is y1? 1 over, what is x? 0 minus, what is x1? 1. So 0 minus 1. What's 3 minus 1? 2. What's 0 minus 1? Negative 1. Now this is how we're going to get our answer. We have a positive and we have a negative. So that means we're going to use Dorito Guy just to see what we end up with. Plus, minus, minus. Now we have a plus and a minus. So after drawing this, you're going to use your finger to cross what we have. You have a minus and a plus. This is my laser finger. So what do I end up with? A negative. So 2 divided by negative 1, negative 2. That is my slope. That is my m. M equals negative 2. So that means your formula should be negative 2x. And it crossed 3 So it's plus 3. That's your formula. And we're done. Thank you very much once again for being a part of this video, and we'll see each other soon.